Hello guys, welcome to this video. So in this video I will show you a Vue.js 3 Lightbox image plugin where you can actually select any image files from URL or local images. So this Lightbox plugin allows you to view images with all these controls out there. You can zoom in, zoom out, you can view this image, and you can rotate the image as well. So in a nice little window, you can view the image. So user can select zoom in, pan, zoom. All these controls are available. And we can also load multiple images. So this is for single image. And now we have a button for showing multiple pictures. So we have the slider here, which will navigate to the second image. You will see we are loading these images, our local images. And we see these controls, zoom in, which is rotation plugin. So all these controls are available. You can load multiple images with a nice little lightbox plugin. So the actual plugin is if you go to npmjs.com, just search for this plugin, which is vue-easy-lightbox. It's specifically made for Vue 3 version, so it's compatible with the latest version. Vue-easy-lightbox, this is actually the name of the package. The command is very simple. I've already installed the library. It's almost having 17,000 weekly downloads. So it is compatible. It only works with the latest version, which is Vue.js 3. And after installing it, now we write the actual app.vue files. I will show you from scratch. So now, first of all, inside your template, we will have defined two buttons in the HTML. So the first button will only work for single image. So you'll say show single image. And now we will have a second button which will say show multiple images. So we'll just bind an on-click listener to on both of these buttons. So we'll say @click. So when you click the button, we execute this function, which is show single. And when we click the second button, we bind another click listener, which I will call this as show multiple. So now we just need to define these functions in the TypeScript in the script tag. So we load, so we'll just write this TypeScript code. Just wait. So right after this, we will have the script tag. So now to import this module, we simply use the import statement, and then we say vue easy lightbox, and it will be coming from this package vue easy lightbox. This package, we import this module by this import statement, and then we also need to import the built-in ref and define component, which will be coming from the base package of Vue. And then we need to import our images in my assets directory, so it is present. So these images are present in my assets directory. So I'm just loading it from. So if you just see, we have this assets directory, which is a built-in directory inside Vue.js. So we have all these images present. So I'm just loading it one by one. So you can load your own images like this. So after loading all these images, now we just need to export the plugins. So for exporting it, we use define component, and here we export the components, which is our third-party plugin, which is Vue Easy Lightbox. And then we need to export put a comma, and then the setup method, and inside this we declare some variables. First of all, a reference. So visible reference, I will declare this variable, and initial value will be false, so the images will not be displayed. And again we have also have index ref, initial value will be 0, so this represents the first image. And then we'll be having a images array as well. So initial value will be an empty array. And then we will define both these functions, show single and show multiple. So we'll be first of all we'll be defining the method for showing a single image. So show single. So this will be a simple function. So here we manipulate this image reference variable that we declared. So image reference dot value, and we'll be loading this image from a URL. So if you have a remote website, you can go to it, unsplash. I copy image address. So I just need to paste the address of the image like this. And then after pasting it, we call the method which is on show. So this method will be responsible for showing the image. So I will just declare this method on show. So it actually make the visible ref property from false to true. So we'll be manipulating this property and set this to true. So now the image will display. So show single. So now we just need to export all these methods that we defined. So right here, if you see, we have this setup function. Yeah, so just after this, we have this return statement, and we return all these functions, which is visible ref, index ref, and images. And then we have the show single. So we also need to define this function as well, which corresponds to show multiple. So if you want to show multiple images, you'll define this function as well, so which is responsible for showing multiple images. So show multiple. So you say image ref, the variable, and we'll be putting the value here, and we'll be initializing an array here which will contain the images that we loaded. So we'll be loading all these images one by one. So we have imported all these 4 images that we imported, and we are passing it inside this array that we want to show these images. And now we'll be setting the first image index ref property value to be 0, and then again we'll be calling this function on show, which will show this image. And then we export this function, which is show multiple. And one more function that we need to export, which is on hide. So this function will be responsible for hiding the image. So this plugin supports this function as well. I will just make the visible ref property from again true to false, and I will export this method as well, which is on hide. So if you refresh your browser, you will see these 2 buttons appearing. If you click on show single image, let me see what is the problem. We exported. Oh, we are missing this component because we haven't configured the component yet. Just after these two buttons, we just need to embed the component which is vue-easy-lightbox. So we just forgot to embed this component vue-easy-lightbox, and it actually takes some options here. First of all, the property of visible. So you'll be attributing this to visible ref, which is a Boolean parameter, either true or false, whether the image is visible or not. And then the images that we want to display. So images reference, which is an array here, which we configured, and index. We have all these variables declared in the TypeScript code. So we are just attaching these attributes. So hide is actually callback function. So when user clicks it, the image will hide. So it takes four parameters: visible, which is a Boolean parameter, whether it accepts whether the image show or not. The second parameter is the images, which is an array of images that you want to display. Then this hide parameter, which is a callback function for hiding the images, and this is the index parameter. So if you refresh now, click on the button, you will see your image will display in a nice little lightbox plugin, which will have all these controls for zooming in. You can rotate the image as well. And now for showing multiple images, it is showing these multiple images with the next controls. You can go to previous image, next image, and we see all these controls available: zooming in, zooming out. We can rotate the image as well. So in this way, guys, you can use this package in Vue.js 3 application to easily integrate the Vue Lightbox plugin using this package. So thank you very much for watching this video, and do check out my website as well, freemediatools.com, which contains thousands of tools regarding audio, video and image. And I will be seeing you guys in next video.